No, no, you'll need them. Thank you so much. And no good opportunity. Thank you so much for those.
Rohan, what do you see? Actually, see what I'm still making here. I'm going to put it on YouTube. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, camera on. No, it should. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, what's up? You see that? So, then, become a speaker. I'll get open. Yeah. So, Sound testing, check one, two. Sound testing, check one, two. As we aim to join as we remember the life of the beloved son and our brother, a friend who was lost. And this afternoon shall we begin to pray to the Lord and Other applications that you the body, you got tomorrow, you perform the action. It's a point of system. However, you can do this the one subject. My Lord, and today, my Lord, you have called upon the art of the refuge, please give us the strength as we're about to say together about God, about the Father, the Son, of God. My Lord, even when death strikes us, how much knowledge we attain, the creator of our life. You speak, my Lord. You teach us how to believe, but because of our human nature, we don't believe, Lord. Yes, we need to take strength. That is the very master of the strength. And the grace and calm. Mangalam, Mangalam, Mangalaya, Mangalaya, Hey, me, come on, put someone, come and leave alone. No, come and let us have remember the Lord, and you will experience different bits. Your life will become with light or slave, as a beautiful version said, praise. प्रभु के प्राण को रमन करें of all the mantras we can recite. This is where a mantra we can recite. It's when we write down ourselves. the Lord, Atma, for eternity, it's able to that we are able to know that how far was it. And we did it with the Put sometimes as concerned. Man is only a traveler in this world. We are only travelers in this world. And in this long and hard journey of life, we enter once and we exit once. And Srimad Bhagavad Gita tells us once we take human birth, once we born in this world, we will take back. We get it part of life. So the song says, man is in this long and hard journey of life, enters and exits one. Creating bits of memory all along. आता ही जाना आते जाते रस्ते याने this beautiful soundtrack. Put your trust in the Lord, my friends, and you will never be betrayed. कभी सुख है, कभी दुख है. This life sometimes offers happiness. At other times, you're pain, my friends. We experience light and darkness. Acknowledge, therefore, that life is only an illusion. This is all a dream. So when this Atma leaves, this Atma takes nothing with him. He says, when happiness comes, enjoy it. Be prepared to tolerate unhappiness also when it becomes your love. The bhajan says, my friends, जो ये कुछ भी ना नहीं जग में तेरा बसे काम ये माया. In this life, nothing is yours. Everything you enjoy or suffer, it determines your past action. Bhagwan give us the opportunity. And everything takes place. As much as we make many plans in life, my friends, Bhagwan has its own plans. The bhajan tells us. Put trust in the Lord. This way you will live your life. Rural means to join the beautiful farm. We will breathe, my Lord. Give us this strength. We ask you to bless the arm of beloved child. Oh, beloved brother. Please, bless the family. Give us the strength, Lord. Please. Amen. This beautiful version tells us, my friends, quickly move ahead and continue to explore and discover your own path. Lightning may ready to strike us, the rain clouds may ready to burst over us. Path and road it will be obstructed by storm and tornado. But be fearless. The Lord is on when we lose hope of His His beautiful version tells us. Kapidas tells us, when a child is born in this world, that is the time we're supposed to hold on to the child and cry. But in our religion, we celebrate something called the Bahari and the Bahashi, that we celebrate. My friend, the same soul, and as a child born into the world, you were laughing and celebrating when I was crying as a child. The same soul say now that I am living about a years ago, you crying. So sometimes because you know why? When a child is born into the world, what a child. We don't know what is destined there for that child. However, as Kapidas tells us. Kabila, जब हम ऐसे करने ऐसे करने चलो चलो हम ऐसे हम ऐसे This song comes from my friends. My Lord was answered the Son of God. In this world is wonderful. Sometimes there's so much ups and downs. We gain you such as we still see. No? One day, all gathered together, keep one another. Day after day, your time is separated, your time is alone. In life, sometimes we gather, we meet one another, my friends. Along a journey, each and every one of us will physically meet one another. As we give praise and thanks to Prabhu, seeking His blessing, His guidance. It is only our prayer can help His Atma this present time, my friends. And we sing the glories of Prabhu. It is only our prayer can help an Atma much as we give praise and thanks to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. चल सके संग चला हमें हरी लगाना है कृष्ण भगवान की कावड़ से गिरना सदे संगे बहाना है चलो चले आगे चलो विष्णु के आगे विष्णु के आगे सीता के प्रभु जी मिला प्रभु जी मिला प्रभु जी मिला प्रभु जी मिला Please protect me. Don't forget me. For your mind. We made a sound. And make it to the sound of your chain. तुम हमारे प्रभु जी मेरे लाज
I would like to invite my siblings up here to do this eulogy. Today, as we gather to honor the life of our brother Vernon, we are reminded of a man whose journey began on January 1st, 1977. Second born to Shanti and Narayan Ramgarib in the vibrant community of Cemetery Street, Montecom, Garpo, in the island of Trinidad. From his earliest days, Vernon exuded a natural warmth and openness that endeared him to all who crossed his path. Growing up surrounded by love and camaraderie of his siblings, Chris, myself, Indira, Rohan, Nadira, and Timothy, who's joining us online. Vernon cherished their bond deeply for our college. We were not only family, but also his steadfast companion through life's joys and challenges. Our mutual love and support is a source of strength for us. Vernon's early years was marked by his education at Montecon Government School, Barco Junior Secondary School, and San Fernando Senior Comprehensive School. These formative years laid the foundation for his lifelong love of learning and his commitment to personal. Yeah, so we'll be speaking on that my second year and the one that we did today. Um, Vernon was born six, Chris being the eldest, and then a year and a half later, there was Vern. Then In the 8 years later, was Roman and me and Tim in that order. We adopted Luca, the son, our nephew. Um, in the early days, because Chris and Vernon was so close together, they would do everything. They would, back in Trinidad, they would take on every single task around the house. They were the two oldest brothers, and that's what they do. They took care of everybody. Um, when when Chris would take too long to finish a task, Vernon would be like, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got it. Don't worry about it." And then he would drive him away. And when he was younger, um, in his teenage years, he had this Ford Escort, was like an orangish Ford Escort that I don't know where they bought it, but you had to jumpstart that thing to start to go. When we lived in Trinidad, there was we kind of lived in a valley. So yeah, so they would put the car, kind of on top of the hill, and then roll down the hill and just jump start it, and that's what they were supposed to do. They used that car to learn to drive. So they would take the car and they would go to the rural parts where the gravel road is, and Vern would get all the kids in the village. He doesn't know how to drive, but somehow they were all learning to drive. That was the type of person that he was. Um, when he was 21 years old, he passed this exam to do a non-destructive testing for a company, and he did so well with them. He moved to Ohio, where he did radiation testing. While he was there, he he was always still very close to the family. He would all still back in Trinidad. He would send money home, and he would make sure everyone is taken care of until 2000. Vern, Mom, and I moved to Queens, New York. And when we moved here, we like and very very close. And we all three stayed in a really really small room. That room was probably like a 10 by 10 room with a twin size bed. Mom and I slept on the bedroom room, but we knew that because we were together, we had each other, we would be able to make it. We did. A year later, Fern met Matt, which I would say is the love of his life. Um, Bernie and Matt started their family in 2003 when their first daughter was born, Karina, and years later followed by Karima Adina. I think he loved his daughters more than he loved them. In 2011, when Chris moved to New York, um, they all moved in together. Chris Vernon and Bernie took Chris under his wing and taught him construction work, and they became business partners. They both went on to form LPR Tech, where Chris Vern and Luca started telecommunications. They all worked together as entrepreneurs in the field. Early days, Vern helped train the crews on the site while continuing to work his construction jobs because he was really, really good. We would all admit that Vern was the most handsome. He was smarter and handier than any of his siblings. Um, Recently, his friend that he worked with, Naresh, came over to the house, and he was saying that because the birds and has closed the company provide no one to continue and to support him. Vern had a really, really relaxed attitude and he just knew everything that he was capable of. He just wanted him to do more. Sometimes we would argue about it, but I understand now that he was marching to his own drum and he would use it the way he wants to. Vernon was one of those people that loved diversity. He loved learning about new people and new experiences. We used to call him the mayor of East End Street where we lived because he literally knew everyone on the street, everyone's name, everyone's family. But the unique thing about Bernie is that he didn't get this information and would talk about things. He learned about everyone as individuals and he found a way that he could help them and a way that he could bring them light. We only knew how popular Bernie was on the block when the community found out that he passed. So many people showed up and lighting candles and sharing stories of how Bernie impacted them and their families. There was someone that came by recently and he said, you know, you guys don't know, my son is 21. Hopefully, Bernie is the one who needed it. Some of the stories of the neighbors, they would say that with the kids on the block, like Bernie was their favorite. He would play peekaboo with the kids next door every day from their window when some of the kids were passing by with three boxes for them when they're walking home from school. And we're all learning even now how he quietly walked around the neighborhood and just helped people. And he listened to people. He was a friend to people. I knew that's who he was, but I didn't understand until now that he was doing it so completely. I enjoyed and inspired by the selfless love he showed, and he just wanted to make a difference in people's lives and not be judged and not have anyone judged. He never cared about titles or recognition. Even one of the neighbors, again, where he lived, used to call him Mr. B, and he used to respond. I live in Brooklyn, and I don't know some of my neighbors, but when Bird was around, everybody stopped talking to him. That was just the first time. Whether it's like looking for all of us before we got there, or watering mom's plants, or just making sure that we have everything we needed. We knew that he was just going to be there. Growing up early on, I watched my big brothers, Chris and Vern, be inseparable and do everything together. I love watching them. I know how important Vern is to Chris in particular because he was his first best friend. Even presently, if Vern saw that Chris needed anything at all, no matter what it is, he just do it. I love Vern so much, and I know that he loves every one of us. I always struggle to understand how could he be the smartest of all of us and couldn't understand why he didn't apply it in some huge way until after needed understanding. The story that had quiet demons that he was being. I thought to myself in the past week, I was flying somewhere to work and just how much I should have just hugged him every single time and just loved on him every single time I was confused about his actions. But in my heart, we all know that Vernon is gonna be just like Vernon, no matter what we do. I admire my brother's giving heart and selfish, quiet contribution to strangers that became acquaintances and then friends. I hope I could take those parts and apply it in my own life. I would like to think that he's in a better place, making people feel comfortable and happy and want to go. It was really an honor to call him my big brother. Between the six siblings, there is nothing that we felt that we could conquer. We're like an iron class. And now it feels like a really big part of us is there's really no one. I love. So as you heard, Vern's helpful and friendly nature was more than just a personality. It was a way of life. He believed in the power of kindness and he lived each day embodying this belief. His actions were a reflection of his generous spirit, always putting others before him. Vern would make fun of us when we were all together, as he was better than us, he's healthier than us. When we found out that his body was in excellent shape and his passing, Vernon continues to embody the spirit of it by donating his organs. Even that he found a way to help others, giving the gift of life to those who need it. This final act of generosity is a true reflection of the man he was. A man who gave without expecting anything in return, who loved without limit, and who made the world a better place simply by being. As we remember Ben today, let's celebrate the beautiful life that he lived. Let us honor his memory by carrying forward his legacy of kindness, love, and friendship. Though he may not be with us in body, his spirit lives in our hearts, in the hearts of all who knew him. Rest in peace, Burns. You are missed by all. You will never be forgotten. Your light continues to shine bright in our hearts. Thank you. Yeah.
Narayan, Krishna Govinda Hare He Nath Narayana Vasu Najaye Meri Bhakti Nayam Bhava Bhavipara Ajo Nityan Sarvasuyam Bharanam Yate Amyam Krishna Govinda Hare Murari Nath Narayana Vasudeva in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says to Arjuna, the soul is never born, not as the soul dies. However, today we are about to perform the last rite, which is called Antishti Samskar. There are 16 stages, 16 samskar in one's life, my friends. And today becomes the last for their brother. It is called Antishti Samskar. And this becomes the last sacrifice you will be making to Bhagavan Vishnu. It is said the human body comprises of 5 elements. And this body that was given to us, this Atma, this soul the Lord speaks about, is imperishable. The body can be destroyed, but the soul can never be destroyed. We might think that Vernon have done. My friends, no. The soul can never die. The soul doesn't carry a name. The soul doesn't carry a gender. Neither male, neither female. But when the soul enters its body as a child, as a human, it is said, devotees, of the 8.4 million species, the human race is the next. The Lord grants us the opportunity on earth, and it is said in our scriptures, especially Garuda Puran, it is only through this human body the soul can attain liberation. So while we sit here and breathe, your soul is so happy to merge with Paramatma. It is we who are left behind to grieve. But one asks, he says, my friends, you may cry today, you may cry tomorrow, you may cry 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now. The question, is this body going to raise? No, my friends. Death has no respect for none of us. Death comes at any time. None of us knows when that day starts for us. None of us knows when God of death will start because we are here today. None of us knows what happens tomorrow. But you know what is most important? When we look at sunrise and sunset, it is the dash between birth and death is important, my friends. And when we heard our sister explain the life that women have lived, my friends, that is most important. You see, birth and death, what is the dash between the birth and death? What you and I have done with the opportunity that God has given to us, the Lord has given to us. What we have done with the opportunity that we have lived on earth. And herein is this thing, we can definitely understand that, whether not did, wonders. He had touched the lives of people, my friends. And Sri Bhagavan Sai Baba teaches, their hands that serves are mouth full, their lips of praise. Service to humanity is service to the Lord. It is by the good things. Will take this Atma to Paramatma. Bhagavan Sri Ram says in the Ramayana Katha, why wait for someone to take their hands and offer on behalf of you when I give you 2 hands, sir? Offer for yourselves, my friends. So what are we going to do? Not do good things. Why do we live in this world? Why do we fight for the things that we need to survive? My question, my friends, how we build that positive or that building that relationship with the Lord, my friends? Because Garuda Puran says after the day ceremony, after we perform all ceremonies, this Atma is going to leave this earthly dimension. And there is no mother, there is no sister, no wife, no children, no friend can be with this soul to go and help him anymore. A few days ago, we could have helped him. That's why there's a beautiful legend says, कभी प्यासे को पानी पिलाया नहीं हाथ अमृत पिलाने से क्या करेगा कभी गिरते हुए को उताया नहीं हरे रास और गाने से क्या करेगा भजन से कभी प्यारे से वो पानी what it says my friends if we cannot give water to someone when they are alive how can we give it to them when they're dying so there is body and whenever I conduct a funeral service and teach this as I often tell my devotee, I'm not here to speak to Vernon of the dead. I'm here to speak to you. It is we gather here, we all gather not only to pay respect, but I often ask devotees when you leave funeral service, we should leave with a message. That message is my friend, is that none of us knows who turn is next. The next message I often ask and say, my friends, Vernon is laid in this box. If you look very carefully, he's not going with anything, my friends. He left everything behind. Everything he worked for, everything he accomplished, all the money he worked for, my friends. He's not going to do it. So while some people fight him for his stupid things in life, don't get me wrong, nothing is wrong with working hard and accomplishing and earning things, my friends. But yet people fight for foot of land. Why won't people fight for foot of land, my friends? People fight for things. When they die, that's what the Imagine says. कोई ना ले जाएगा आन की दिया ना कोई ना ले जाएगा धनवान की दिया जब यमराज पलंग पर बैठे except when you are leaning at that way. Jamaraj want to get stuck. Leaning the soul doesn't want to leave the body. It's a high species. The Atma soul have ever gained, my friends. And that is why the study devotees, do you know it is the only opportunity you and I have gained to return to Paramatma? There is no species other than the human bird because God gave us the five senses. We can do the things that is right, my friends. We can do what is necessary that when death stands before us, my friends, the soul can return to Paramatma. So, what we are doing after today's ceremony, devotees, tomorrow, the Antishti Samskar is being conducted and will prepare this body for disposal. We will honor the body. Your devotee asks, why do we have to honor somebody who's dead? But you're not honoring the dead, my friends. What we are doing, we are honoring the five elements that are put together to create and we have put a human body. And we are begging the Lord, may these five elements we go back to respectful places and let the Atma of beloved son, brother, husband, father, let his soul return to Param Atma. And after this ceremony is conducted and disposed, it is said the Atma cannot survive without a body, my friends. That is why the Yachvana Day, they have to conduct certain rituals, and that is why we have the pindars and the dustcloth, something called dustcloth, which is attendance. In order for the soul to function, it's like television. This television cannot function without electricity. It's like the soul cannot function without a body, and the body cannot function without the soul. So the next 10 days, this Atma is going to be a very conclusive. That is why the family, there's a here being lit presently, there's something called the Kush grass. We worship the Kush grass because the Kush grass came from the hair of the Lord, and the black tail came from the sweat of the Lord. We will not the push grass. And why? Because Lord Brahma, Vishnu, and Lord Shiva reside on that push grass. It is said only when we perform the dasgra, does mean 10. Then this Atma, the soul, receives a body big as a fish. And then we go, please. There's something called the Mayam Shudashi, which is the 12 days or the 13 days. That will be conducted. That where his ancestors merge together to help his soul to begin the journey. So it is not just that we get rid of the body or we create the body, but rituals are being done in order for the soul. Now, really and truly, like I said before, we don't need to want to do anything first because God gives us the hands to do for ourselves. But if I'm to ask the mother, the sister, the wife, do we know where our dear brother's soul is going to go presently? Do we know? No, my friends. That is why it is prescribed that we focus on the silent mission. And certain rituals are to be done in order to help the soul. That is all we can give to Vernon at this present time. It's our prayers. All the flowers that we put, all the beautiful things that we want to put in this body, it's of no use to him anymore, my friends. And many devotees wish to get the way of things down. But this is not our brother anymore. This is not for that we laid up anymore, my friend. Don't get me wrong. Because after tonight, tomorrow, this body is going to be cremated. And Vernon, who just is a bit sad, my friends. You know, God gave us the ability to create something. Do you know what we can create? What can we create? We can create one thing. Then we can create it now. But you're given the answer. God gave us the opportunity to create something called memories. And living success, etc. That's all we have to be. After tomorrow, all we shall remain with is something called memories. And I beg devotees, I beg people every day, create memories, my friends. We have the ability, love one another, cherish, hold on to your loved ones, hold on to your children. I want to say it's really hard to see a mother sitting here this afternoon because in today's society, where children, where son will commit and really unleash this themselves from parent, or parents say, blessed to have a son to perform the last right to his mother or father. So dear, dear beloved mother, got a son home, not the son. Not a nice thing, my friends. So may Lord Krishna continue blessing his soul. And from today on, this is not the end. It's just the beginning of Vernon's journey, my friends. So all what's to be done must be done very wisely. It doesn't matter who it's from, whether friend, brother, sister, and I said we must allow his atma, the soul, to be taken out. And let us, like our dear sister said, let us leave here tonight with a beautiful message. Let us continue doing the job and the work and the legacy that Vernon was doing, my friends, by touching the hearts of people, by reaching out to people, my friends. In life, I often say sometimes one of the strongest part of your body should be a shoulder. Always here to rest of friends. And when they're strong, my friends. Friend never outs friends like my friend. So please, after tonight, we leave here with a beautiful message. Please cherish every moment of life. Cherish our loved ones. And don't waste it, my friends. We're here today. Yesterday is only history, my friends. Tomorrow, never sure, my friends. Please make the best. Whatever you do for yourselves, my friends. One day we all have to give account for our actions. And there are three things that we can sin our way, our soul in track, sorry. It is the way we speak, the way we think, and the way we act. That is why in our scriptures teaching by the black tail offering, the white tail, and the brown tail, by making these offerings of sin, by making these gifts offering to the Brahmins and the pandits and the sadhus, it helps this atma of our dear beloved brother to begin and to continue the journey. And it's only when we complete something called it, Uttam Tradition, meaning the morning puja. You see, devotees, this is not something we can start and just conclude. This Atma will travel 16 cities. And every city the Atma enters, someone from the family, it is they would offer a pin every month, which is called the Amavasya Day. The Amavasya Day is a new moon day, where Vishnu gives us the opportunity to merge our ancestors to Padma and to heaven and to that is why we continue this tradition. And not that I am, the Baba is saying this, but it is in Shiram Charitammanas, in our Vedas, in Garu Puran, in Gita tells us what is to be done, my friends. That is why we perform certain rituals that help our dear brother, his Atman, to begin his journey. While we may think it's the end for him, it is only the beginning. So there's so much to learn. And I often, have to take this opportunity to enlighten your devotees that all what is taking place it is for the Lord. There is nothing for the dead, my friends. The only way the dead person receives something, it is through the medium of the Lord, my friends. That is why this family is making certain offerings and sacrifice after cremating the body. And one of the most beautiful parts of this ceremony is you to the ashes for the milk, the eventually the milk and the laughter and the two set comes. Now scriptures it says, my friends, when you can offer that ashes of milk and laughter and two seed the tangible water, that soul and Atma merges together. So all these rituals have been prescribed to help our soul, to help our lives. Practice chanting the name of the Lord, my friends. Every day, let God be the best friend. Let God be your friend. When we leave our homes, my friends, we're not sure to return. When we leave our homes and leave our loved ones, let them know how much you love them. There's no shame in saying, I love you. Let the neighbor know how much you love one another, my friends. Because love keeps us together. Love, what God Bible tells us, is in one religion, the religion of love. There's only one language, the language of the heart. There's only one race, the human race. That is what we have to continue living with. Ngayon sa policy naman, Christian Berkeley, Janine. So I'm going to ask my dear Uncle Robin to grace us also to Robin. I saw you here and then I saw you disappear. Our president for Sheep Mandir. Thank you so much, Alvaji, for being here and gracing us. I know you have a big possibility, but we're really happy to have you. Thank you. Thank you for the I could start to like this how to do that very good that but India protein I bring you my family here, Lord, asking you for comfort and peace to surround them. Please grant them strength for the days ahead, and please give them your hope, knowing you are here. So every moment of every day, guidance is well. While we may not have the best words to comfort them, we have the arms to hug them, heads to listen, and a heart endless. Second, may we be a reflection of your love, Lord. But then, oh Lord, grant them patience in their grief and in the best timing Bring them even. Keep them in your care. Never let them feel alone. Friends, family, supporters, well wishers, children. The day we stand here to take farewell to our lovely soul. A lot of us might not understand the feelings that Willie had for people, for his family, his neighbors, and his friends. He was a loving son to his mother. He was cherished by his brothers and sisters, two beautiful daughters, and a lovely wife, who guided him, and who he cherished along the path of ages. I must say, friends, today is also a very special day for me, because as we sit here and mourn, as Panditji said, the soul never dies. But we mourn for Gandhi because the attachment, the love that we had for him. I remember Gandhi as a baby growing up. What a wonderful soul. One of the things I would stress on is that part of it, he decided to create his own. One of, I would say, one of the most important things any human being could do, because when you know, if you don't need just give you someone, his name, his love, and his blessing will be all along the way of many men. Bernie has chosen that path, and he told me his own, and everybody knows what he, they can explain their mind. Only organs would be good, but only organs, when we hear the news, how good it was, everybody was shocked. So, let me tell you something. Who don't drink, don't start a drink. Right? I cannot be so lucky to have that blessing that body comes along when where people perfectly like a trademark. Like one of the sisters said that that was good. And that's that. And then they had that was good. It always led for those things and for those who that's all. I must say to the mother, the Lord Krishna bless her. It's not an easy thing to part with your son at such an early age, even you with your life. To part with a loved one, only the Lord knows it. As I tell Sanji, that the Lord knows what best. For we have a better place, something better for going to do. He helped enough people in Trinidad and in Europe. So let him go ahead and do that part. Wherever the Lord chooses. I must say again many times to the brotherhood system, many times to the brotherhood, and for all his support that give the family. And thanks to you all for coming out and giving the family the support. Pleasant evening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we definitely will see once again. The mic is still open. You know, as much as sometimes we say, when am I being a better person? You know, because you're born. But sometimes it's an under grace. When I look at young children today, and they don't have that father figure or mother figure. And in this life and society, my friends, our kids and children really need the support of our father figure or mother, you know. So as much as sometimes I want to say, you know, the soul is in a better place, but sometimes it's not. So that's why knowing that what is children love, and we love teachers, kids, and everyone. What you say?
Hello, everyone. Bernie, he's been my friend a long time. He's like a brother to me. I call him my buddy. Even in my telephone, it says Bernie, buddy. And I sent him a message on Father's Day. I didn't know he was sick. I sent a message to wish him happy Father's Day. And then 2 days later, I was told that he was sick, and I came right away. Um, Bernie, he loves everybody. Doesn't matter what color, what religion. I'm Christian. I'm not Hindu, but he loved me just like I was his sister, and I'm gonna miss him. But he's already talked to me this week. Um, I was missing him, and he said, "Mom," because my name is Monica, but he called me Mom. He said, "Monica, Mom, you're gonna be all right, and everybody's gonna be all right. Just keep praying for me, pray for the family," and that's what I've been doing this week. So just trust in the Lord that the Lord will give you um, help to deal with this. This is not easy. It's not easy to deal with, but God will give you the help and the strength to deal with. But talk to Him in spirit, just as when He was here. Let Him know I love you, and He'll answer you back. He did so much for me in my house. If I walk around, he did this floor. I had a van. He put wires. He used to go with me to do vendoring, to sell art. And this van I had to clean up just the other day. And all the way he did the wires, put it on the fence in the van so that my art would not fall. You talking about the way he knows construction? Bernie does everything. He knows everything. And I was wondering, why did my pictures fall when we were driving the van? To see everything he did in my van for me. So, as he did for you, he's done for me. But trust in the Lord to give you the strength to make it through this, And just remember when a person leaves, remember the good things. Don't uh, just dwell on the the other things, but dwell on the good that he did. And just like I said, talk to him. You can talk to him. He's still there. He's all around. Because he was all around for me this week. Mom this, mom that. I said, all right, Bernie. Everybody's gonna be all right. I'm gonna keep praying for everyone. So just, it's hard, but know about all the good things that he's done for everyone. And just love on him. And I still love him, and I will never forget everything that he's been there for me. So just trust and believe that God will take you through. And I know he will, because he's done it for me, and he can do it for you. So trust in God that he will help you with with our loss, So I'll never forget. I love him so much. But I just hear mom this, mom that. So that's the way it's gonna be for me. And that's how I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna ask God to give you the strength that you need, and he can do it. I love those daughters so much. Never got to meet you. I always heard about you. Oh, mom, my daughter's this, my daughter's that. But I simply believe that you're gonna be all right. It's gonna take time, but you're gonna do it, right? So he talked about everybody. Never got to meet you. I'm sorry I got to meet you in this sad time, but I knew you, right? A long time when you was small. So just know that your dad loved you so much, okay? And just trust him that God will help you, in the hurt that you're feeling right now. But he loved you. He just loved you. He loved everybody. Everything that everybody said up here, so true. He loved, I heard about everyone. But thank you for giving me this time for everyone. And I appreciate and thank you for bringing him, for me able to meet him. Because my life would not have been complete if I hadn't met this man right. So I'll be praying for it. Thank you for this.
So much and the family one. But that's the way he was helping, serving, being autistic, and remember. So this is our opportunity, my friends. And like I said, it's by the good things we do takes us to the Lord, my friends. And I'm sure their brother is making his way all the way to the Lord. To mom, he left two kids behind, two grandchildren also. When you look at them, you'll see him inside of them. To the wife, to him, and it's hard, but he left also those two kids for you to hold on with. When you hold on with them, you hug them, he's right inside of you. He's going to help you bear the book. And I'll tell you this, in every funeral I come back, as much as I try to comfort and people try to comfort, by the words, kind words, reality always keeps in my friends. Because every night you go to bed with him, when is not there, that's when reality will kick in. So we all have to face it, my friends. So, there's a very beautiful quote in our story on the scene. Someone once asked the Lord, he'll do anything, and why did his son have to, pass away? And the Lord said, I will give you the opportunity to grant your son life, but you have to, go around in every house. And while you go around every house, ask those houses, those homes, if death ever stood there and came to that house. In simple words, it means, my friend, death comes for every one of us one day. So be prepared, my friends. While we live here in this world, like I said, we don't know what tomorrow brings. But make the best of what God has given to us, the opportunity of life. Teach your children how to pray. We live in a society where we lose our children really truly. We live in a technology world, and nothing is wrong with that. And I remember the days when we didn't have phones. And we used to spend so much time watching TV and television and having dinner together. Now, sometimes I think I don't drive in a vehicle because everybody's on the phone. When you go to bed, the Dulahin is on the phone, Aslan is on the phone. So my point is that as much as technology is good, my friends, it is taken away our family times. The time we could have spent together, everybody's in technology only. Long ago I grew up, I don't have one television. Now everybody knows have television now. We sit together having dinner. Everybody's get television or people having dinner. This is life today, my friends. So while we working and we trying to accumulate the things to survive, I will tell you this: we can work hard for everything, my friends. And if we don't have family at the side of us to enjoy it, everything becomes of no worth. Worth nothing, my friends. But today, our dear brother have left us with a lot of teachings. And thank you to our dear sister who came and graced us and, you know, let us know the man he was and the person, you know, he made himself. No matter what life takes us across, my friends, life will never be a bed of roses. Life will have ups and downs. But the thing about it is that God gave us the ability to survive, to think, to make choices. And that helps us through our struggles in life. So please, as we may think it's the end for Vernon, it's just the beginning for him. It may be the end of the physical body, but not the soul, my friends. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mamam. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mamam. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mamam. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mamam. Nainam Chekate Sarani. Nainadati Pavaka. Nachena Kidayati Apun. Na society maruta. The soul can never be cut. Can never be cut to pieces by any weapon or burn or fire. Just by the water. Neither joined by the wind. He says, yet is certain of that which is born. It is certain of that which is born. He says, my friends, even it is said in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, verse 6, the Lord says to Arjuna, remembering whatever object one leaves the body at the end of life, one attains that object. It means, dear people ask the question, can the soul reborn in the family? Yes, the soul can. And that chapter tells us that, my friends. It is said that Man Mana Bhava Man Bhaktum Madhya Jama Namaste. Say, give your mind to me, be devoted to me, worship me, bow to me, and you will come to me alone. I truly promise to you. He will depart from this body thinking of me alone, even at the time of death. Therefore, let me reach me. He says, abandon all paths. Come to me as the only refuge. Grieve not, I will liberate you from all sins. Sri Bhagavad Gita tells us. At the end of this journey, it is only one thing can take us to Bhagavan. It is the name of the Lord. That's why the bhajan says, Rama se Varanam Kanam. Nothing can take us and take this partner to Paramatma, but only our prayer, my friends. I want this family to know that our prayer with friends and family, our prayers are with you all, and with Vernon soul, and with our prayer merged together, blend together, will help his soul to that journey to Paramatma. And we all pray, may Bhagavan Krishna bless you all, give you all the comfort, and give you all the strength tomorrow, especially tomorrow when we are about to place his body in the fire of cremation. So may Lord Krishna bless his soul, bless his family. So still given the opportunity, there's anyone discuss and we have a couple of budgets. And also after a couple of budgets, we will have conclusion of mantras and the view of the body. So please, if there's anyone in here who would like to share some with us, or your love, or what do you want to see? Budget of Kasira, aim is quite okay, my friends. Learn what's a mind of all religion. This local magic travels, my friends. Even when Lord Krishna was leaving, Jamuna Rohi, Madhubana Rohi. Instead, Jamuna started to cry when Lord Krishna was leaving, my friend. Madhubana. All the rivers started to cry when Krishna was leaving. Jamuna Rohi, Madhubana Rohi. Is it any way whether I'm good anyone wants to maybe I'm good anyone by his thought is often it's good. I can feel the things so Ram Ram. Celebrities. Ayo jamaah Ram When Maharashtra is so full of Ram Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Ram. Only Ram Lord. Charity Ji Baba, keep it coming. Hello,
Ro, Rohan.
Just stop it. Somebody asked to move it.